Hey aunties, I hope we are all fine, dandy and well wherever we are watching this in the world today. So I wasn't actually planning on doing a makeup video this evening. However, then I decided it was a good idea to have beans on toast with poached eggs and then 2 more slices of toast this evening for my dinner. And now I feel horrendously bloated and don't want to go ahead with the original idea, which was going to be a lip sync, because I don't think I could wear a corset right now. It may kill me. Not a good idea. So instead, what I've decided to do was, it was an idea I had a couple of days ago where I saw an old post of me back, let's say December 2015, I think it was. It was a while ago. But it was when I first kind of started doing drag kind of properly for entertainment and actually going out and seeing people. And it was a works Christmas do that I went to. And I looked at the picture, I'll throw it up now, and all I can think of looking at the picture is, you skinny bitch, how dare you? But yeah, so that was where we were at with that. But also it made me think and realise how much my makeup has shifted and changed. So what I want to do is, the idea that came to mind a couple of days ago and then just kind of never did, but decided to do today instead of a lip sync, is I'm going to do like a half and half look of like the way my makeup used to be and how I do it now, just so I can have a bit of self-reflection as well, like see how much I have changed with my style versus what it used to be, because I know I kind of used to go very, I don't think hyper effeminate's the right word, that's definitely not the right word, but like I tried to go with feminine and I tried to do the female illusion, as it were. And yeah, I just kind of fancy seeing how my makeup has changed in the 8 years that I've been doing drag. And it's because it's Christmas, I have myself a glass of wine. It's a very large glass of wine. I poured it and was just carry on pouring it. And then I realised, I was like, this is going to fit the whole bottle into this glass. So there's like that much left of the bottle. And it's just off the top of the glass. And I'm like going, a whole bottle of white wine. What could go wrong? But hey, it's Christmas. So why the heck not? And to be fair, I was messaging out on Snapchat at like 10 to 10 this morning, cowboy time, 10 to 10. I was messaging out early this morning, going, is it too early to drink? Asking for a friend. And everybody was encouraging me to drink. And then I was like, should I down a bottle of wine and then do my makeup? Because that's going to be hilarious. I decided that wasn't going to be hilarious because I don't overly fancy stabbing myself with a mascara wand when the house is just me, because the husband is back in Liverpool with his family having a bit of an early Christmas. Unfortunately, I have work in 2 days, so I didn't overly fancy doing the 5-hour journey there in a separate vehicle to do it back by myself. So yeah, I made the good decision I'm going to go with to not do drunk makeup whilst home alone, because also I don't think pregnant friend Sammy on the Crescent would do well me walking over with like a mascara wand jabbed in my eye, and I don't really know anyone else here who could help me, so love that for my life. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do, this is going to be the weirdest thing, I'm going to do one eyebrow. I haven't decided which one. I was getting a really bad spot here the other day, but it seems to have subsided. But I'm probably going to do this as my normal, my old school side, and this is the new school side, just because I don't overly want to cause any undue stress on this eyebrow. But I've had a shave, I'm going to get off, I'm going to do an eyebrow, and then I'll be back with yours. But first and foremost, I'm going to look at the size of this glass. Cheers. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. I'm a kombucha girl.
No. Well.
I've gone for this brand Casillero del Diablo. So Sauvignon Blanc, and I've had Sauvignon Blancs in the past, but I never... Maybe it's just my flavour palette today. Maybe it's just not working. Oh well. Right, I'm going to do one half of my eyebrows, and then I shall be back, and we can continue with the rest of the video. See you in a moment. So this is a bit of a stark contrast. It's like I'm questioning someone. Really? Are you really feeling that way? I don't know. Probably not. So I've decided I can't get over the difference. Who's messaging? Gavin Turnbull. Hello, Gavin. That wine's going straight to my head. That's not a good thing. So yeah, we have an eyebrow down. I genuinely can't get over the fact that this is what I literally used to just colour this in. Like using the tiny little pointer brush. Which brush is this? Angled eyeliner. I used an angled eyeliner brush to do my eyebrow. So I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with one of my old, absolutely 100% expired palettes. Should not be using it. Probably going to get an eye infection. Just because it's going to give me one of my kind of classic looks. And the palette in question is Full Spectrum by Urban Decay. As you can tell, looking at it, there is not a lovely brown that would go with this eye. So I had to use like my traditional brown that I usually use for that, just to get the eyebrow down. But the rest of the look I'm going to do from this palette and this palette alone, exactly how I used to do it. So it's going to be majorly blacked out eyebrow, a block of colour, what I'm going to attempt with a wing, because I'm pretty sure I'll just throw it everywhere. Pretty sure this will have dried out by now because I haven't used it in so long. And if this still has moisture in it, I'm going to be very impressed. I really should get rid of some of my makeup. I was looking through this all and going, some of this needs to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a very quick wee, and then I'm going to come back. Wait, oh God, now who? Oh, Gavin again, liked my story on Instagram. I don't know which one though. Possibly the poached egg on the floor. I dropped a poached egg. I was so upset. I was making, excuse me, I've got eye goo. Gross. I'm going to end up with a mascara wand in my eye. I was making poached eggs, beans on toast for my lunch. And one of the poached eggs rolled off the plate and just went all over the floor. I was very upset. I took a picture. I'll put it up now. You can see. It's very upsetting. So yeah, I'm going to go for a wee. I'm going to come back and then I'm going to talk through what I used to do. Damn, that's good wine. Back in a moment. Can feel indigestion kicking in. So a bottle of wine is not a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right, so I'm going to just double check this is recording. Because I've made that mistake before. Yes, it is recording. Hooray. Please excuse the bloating. Yeah, I made that mistake recently. So yeah, we're going to go in. I'm going to do what I used to do, and then I'm going to replicate it with the same colours, but in my new style. So that heartburn's not nice. So I can't remember how long ago it was that I started using the plasters. So I'm going to go with not using them, and I think it's going to burn. Because I know that I used to use, and I don't have it anymore, the old eyebrow stencils. And I used to use that for my wing. So this is going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. We're going to figure out whether I can do a wing or not. Pray for me. So I used to pretty much always go in exclusively with black on the eyebrow. That's where we're going to start. Let's start at the... Oh my God. Look at that contrast already. At least one positive out of this. I don't have to worry about matching the shape. And I know they say sisters, not twins. Fuck off. I like my eyebrows to be matching. I cannot get over that. That's how my eyebrows used to be. Oh. Oh. And this is only a couple of years ago that I changed doing this. Like, seriously, this was like a regular for me. This was like exactly what I used to do. And this was like, God, I might have to have a look back through. I definitely did this in 2019 because this is the makeup look. And kind of replicating is one that I did whilst I was out deployed in Cyprus. Oh, hi Leanne. Hi Leanne. It's like she heard because this was for her leaving do that I did this look. Lol. So yeah, the color story and style. This is what I'm replicating from something I did in Cyprus, but this is the old style of makeup. This is how I used to do my makeup. Oh my God, it hurts. I seriously, I need to get over it, but I can't. God, why did I used to do this to myself? Quick drag. When I get onto Drag Race, this is going to be quick drag. I need to take a break. I need to take a wine break already. Do you know what the other bit is? I didn't used to wear lashes. I didn't used to contour. So this is going to be a very, very stark contrast of a face. That I can tell you for sure. I'm also only going to use the two brushes that I used to use. These were the only two brushes I ever used. Now, I have all of these. I mean, I still don't use half of them, but I have them if I need them. So we're going to go in. Oh my God. Oh, this I can't. Oh my good Lord. How did I used to do this? Is this hurting me? It's Leanne again. Hi Leanne, yes. Oh, reaction. She's reacting to something. What did I post? Probably the broken egg. Probably should have brought my iPad up so I can kind of use it as a reference image, but I know it was green. We'll go with green. We're going with greens. We know like this kind of much hasn't really changed all that. This is exactly kind of how I used to do it, but I used to literally just block the whole eye with this one colour. So also just go to show how fast I used to, well, rather how slow I used to do my makeup by comparison. Oh my God, there's actually moisture in this. I cannot remember the last time I used this thing. One of the positive only doing one eye. I don't have to remember, I don't have to worry about getting the two of them even remotely close together. So that dries down. God, that's dangerous. Let's close one eye and reach straight towards the glass with no peripheral vision. Not peripheral, what is it? Depth perception. Great idea. Absolutely wonderful. You used to always have black on that lower waterline. Had to have black on the lower waterline. If I didn't have black on my lower waterline, what was I doing? I wasn't doing drag. And then we're going to go in with... I need wine. I'm going to do the mascara. And then that's this side of the face complete. How is that this side of the face pretty much completed? What was I doing? Don't get me wrong, I was absolutely living for this when I did it. I was like, oh, nobody can touch me. I am the shit. I am the best. I look stunning. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to validate somebody who discredited me, because at the time, it seriously got to me when they were like, you don't wear enough makeup because you don't glue down your eyebrows. But Jesus Christ. I'm glad I've made the progression, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I have probably just validated exactly what they said in saying that. But other than the lip, this is basically what I used to go out as. That is it. That is how I used to do my makeup. Make sure I never go back to this, please. Please make sure I never go back to this. Don't get me wrong, like, it takes me so much longer now. Like, and it gives me anxiety having to glue down my eyebrows. I'm never happy overall with it. Like, I mean, I always love the look, but I'm never happy with how my eyebrows are. Like, that always stresses me out. So what I'm going to do is, I'm now going to replicate this side with this makeup, and I'm going to complete the look, like, as a whole, doing everything. Oh. Just trying to think whether or not I have. Do I use my old... No, I can't. I shouldn't, but I probably will. See how much of that wine I get down my neck. So I'm going to get rid of the brushes that I did used to use, because ew. Goodbye. No thanks. I'm going to make progress forward with the brushes that we do use. Hooray! And I'm going to get a plaster out. Oh, Saviour. Saviour, Lord. Right then. Let us start on how we do our makeup now. Like I said, this is probably a very bad idea. Under the influence of wine. But fuck it, LB. Oh well. This isn't the colour I was going to use. I was going to go with a much darker green. That's, I guess, the beauty of... No, it won't pick that green up. Hello? Have you dried that down that much? Okay. Apparently this green has dried down or dried up. Are we picking anything up? Hello? Oh my good Lord. Mistakes were made. Don't get me wrong. This is not going to look the greatest because I'm limiting myself to literally 3 colours. And it's going to be 3 colours of regret. I can assure you that much. That's what NikkieTutorials always says, trust the process. To be fair, this is similar to a NikkieTutorials kind of thing. The power of makeup. I need a new one of these. I can't see through the bottom of it. Whilst I've all got you quiet. Hello, Robin. Whilst I've got you quiet for a moment. Not that you have any choice in this matter, you're watching my video. I'll tell you what I hate. No, I don't think I hate's the right word. I severely dislike. I dislike people who ask you for favours. Like, oh, can you do this for me? Yeah, that involves me spending money to do something for you, though. You still owe me £50. You still owe me £50 from about 5 years ago. Suddenly they go quiet. And they don't actually need that favour that they were asking you so desperately for. It's like, that's what I thought. And then go quiet for about 3 months. You don't hear of them. And then they'll message you again when they need a favour. Oh, progression. Yeah, that just always annoys me. I've had a couple of instances recently where I say, oh, can I... Or people who have borrowed money from me in the past, and they're like, can I borrow more money? And I'm like going, hold the fuck up, you still owe me money. Don't get me... Oh, God, just bend the dough foot. Don't get me wrong, I've got no issues lending money, but I'm also, just because I'm a nice person, believe it or not, but I'm also not charity. Like, I have my own bills to pay. Also, recently, that's another one that's annoyed me.
And then on top of that, I'm not done. And then on top of that...
So, I've had somebody in my life who's like pined and asked for me to do them a makeover for ages. Probably going on a couple of years now. And I keep messaging them, being like, hey, any chance you want to do that makeover soon? Yeah, I'll sort it out soon. Cool, right, well, these are my kind of shift times. I'm now working on a 4-on 4-off schedule. Like, you let me know when's good for you and we'll sort something. And then I give them the power for it. I tell them, look, you make the decision. I'm flexible pretty much most of the time. So tell me when you're available and I'll accommodate you. You can come over, you can stay the night kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. And we'll get it sorted. But then it's like, they'll message me probably 3 months later going, we still haven't sorted that makeover. It's like, well, yes, I gave you the power for it. Like, I'm telling you, I'm not making decisions. This is something you want. So you need to make the decision. I just feel Emma on my shoulder. Not another green look. Oh. Yes, Emma. Doing another green look. But yeah, like this person then's like, oh yeah, we still haven't organised that thing. And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, I've given you the power. Like, I'm telling you to tell me when you're free. Because at the end of the day, I can't dictate your life. You are the one who has a wife. You're the one with child. You're the one who has other obligations. Like, I have other obligations as well, but mine are a little bit less limiting. I don't have pets, for example. I don't have children, for example. I literally have to have my husband, who is accommodating enough to sit there and go, yeah, I'm more than happy for you to have a friend over. Like, let me know when they plan to be here and I'll go sit out the way with my guitar. Like, my husband's brilliant. Like, I love my husband to pieces. Not just for that, he's got many other qualities as well. But that's one of the really good reasons why I love him to pieces, because he is very good like that. He does just sit there and go, yeah, no, I'm happy with you having friends over. Like, I don't have to be constantly involved in your life. They look like two different greens. Like, look at that green. That is the green I'm using. It looks completely different on this white. How weird is that? Why should I be the one constantly making the effort to sort you out, sort your life out, to do something that you want to do, when you're not willing, when you're not willing to make the effort yourself? Oh, it pulled the black mark up that I just created. Oh, woohoo! So yeah, if you're not willing to make that effort to do the thing that you want to do, why should I be the one who has to, like, organise it all the time? Oh my good lord. And that is why we use a clean cleansing wipe, Jonathan. Well done, you absolute Fruit Loop. So yeah, that annoys me. On to positive note. Let's do a positive note. Had Works Christmas do recently. I'm going to use this mirror. So I had my Works Christmas do recently, and I went out in full drag at people's requests, because most people wanted to see it. And it's one of those ones that's always kind of apprehensive, because you never know how a new crowd of people is going to react. And I was like, yeah, go for it, I'll do it, why not? Like, give my adoring public what they want to see. And everybody absolutely loved it. They all responded to it really well. I did the kind of blue and orange look that I've previously done on several occasions, just because I know it kind of worked. And I was wearing a very, very sparkly, glittery dress that is covered, like, it literally molts glitter. I saw it on a Facebook page that was like for costume makers. Somebody referred to it as showgirl herpes, and I was absolutely in stitches. Completely creased me. I was like, yeah, that is officially the new name of glitter. Showgirl herpes. It wasn't really much on social media either because I think I took one photo. No, I took a video, and it was because I was doing my lipstick and decided that it would be a good idea to record me for some reason. Doing my lipstick. I don't know why. And it's kind of the only evidence of the night, really, which is quite nice, because it just showed that I lived in the moment. I just said and then completely, like, lost track of what I was going to say. I got called out by Emma on that in my video. I'm a good friend. I love Emma. I miss Emma. I miss you. I'm Ursula. I am a dumbass. Hello? Why won't you show up to the party? Beauty is pain, right? Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop there, because if I just keep messing about, I'll keep messing about. I'm going to get off from the eyes. I'm going to do the contour on the left-hand side of my face, and then we can really see how contouring works. And it's probably going to look awful and just general awful. But it'll show what contouring actually does. So I'm going to get off. I'll be back once I've got the contouring on the go. It's getting warm. The radiators are on, that's why. Yeah, we have the heating on at home. We thought we'd start treating ourselves because it was Christmas. And we have returned. I've gone for a bright pink lip because I always used to do a bright pink lip. I don't know why I used to always do a bright pink lip, but I did. That wine is good. I mean, it doesn't taste great, but it's good. It's hitting the spot. But yeah, I've done a bright pink lip. I used to use a specific one from Urban Decay. Unfortunately, I can't find it. It's probably because I binned it. Probably a good thing, because that was old. So I've used Prom Night by Jeffree Star, and yeah. So I think this just shows the very stark contrast. Like, I used to overdraw my lip. Like, you can see the difference in the shape. And this is what it looked like with contour, without contour, with contour, without contour. Don't get me wrong, I'm not best pleased with how the colouring on this did turn out. But you kind of get the point. You get the point. I'm glad of the progress, that's for sure. I'm very glad that I've made the progression that I've had, that I've learned, that I have made the effort to progress. Right, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get some pictures. And I'm going to take all of this makeup off and probably have a route around tomorrow and find bits to bin. What needs to go in the bin of my makeup that is old? I'm going to have an eye infection. That's not a good thing. Where's that vodka? I'll just pour some vodka in my eye. That'll sort out an eye infection, won't it? That's what we'll do. Right. See you later. Bye, hunties.